Hi, everyone, and welcome to the live stream that we try to put out every Sunday. Today, we're going to speak about a sensitive topic, and it's a topic that I spoke about before. And again, I try to keep Sundays a little more spiritual to help you guys along your path, because again, everything comes from our higher source. So, today, we're going to speak about the truth about God and the law of attraction. We get a lot of people out there stating, well, is this biblical or is this religion? What is this law of attraction stuff? And is it devil worship and all this other stuff I'm hearing? I hear, through other videos, through conversations and everything else. Thank you for being the first person to comment, Kimberly. Thank you. Now, I see Constant. I see all of you guys signing on. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Phoenix. Good morning, everyone. Now, this is a hot topic, you guys. This is a topic that some people come in and they get very upset. So I'm asking people, if you don't have an open mind, if you feel very, very strong about your religion and your faith, to basically sign off, okay? So I hate to say it that way. And again, thank you so many people for being here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And listen, all of you guys stay blessed. Now, when I talk, I have a couple of things that I want to hit on, and I want to make sure, because I want to make sure I get everything that's involved. But before we get started, if you're new to this channel, this is a law of attraction metaphysical channel that brings the information to you guys. I give you guys this information very easy so that you guys can take it and make improvements and change your life. So listen, you guys, don't forget to support this channel and join the family by liking, subscribing, and tapping that bell. You guys can also follow me at myworldofmetaphysics.com. And if you guys want anything like crystals and candles and sage and incense, anything for your spiritual needs, you can go to store.myworldofmetaphysics.com. Again, all of these things are listed in every one of my videos description. Okay? So again, thank you guys for all being here, writing comments. And again, we're just going to do the talking. And then later on, I'll come to a couple of the comments. I can't answer them all, but we will get to a lot of them. Now, the truth about God and the law of attraction, a lot of people are saying, as I stated before, is the law of attraction, is that devil worship? Why are these people doing this and everything else? Listen, people, in order for you to change your life, in order for you to see things different, in your life, you guys have to start thinking a little different, okay? Now, a lot of times you hear things and you take it for granted and you say, whatever you're being told is true, and that's it. You're not looking at it and doing your own research and reading and finding out for yourself what is true and what is not. If you're living that type of life, you're basically living on default, and you're living a life where people are telling you things and you're just going along with it. Listen, if you guys know me from my videos, I read. I love to read. That's what I do. And I don't read People Magazine and all these other things. I don't watch a whole lot of reality shows and stuff like that. I do anything that's going to further my education and improve my knowledge or improve me in life. Those are the things, and I advise you to do the same thing. Now, when it comes down to God in the law of attraction, first of all, you have to know the truth. The thing is, God is not a person. Okay, I want to get this straight before we go any further. We're talking about God, Jehovah, Allah, Krishna, Shiva, Vishnu, any of these things, okay? There's only one God, okay? So I want to make sure I'm reaching out to you guys, because we got people from all over the world. It doesn't matter who you're worshiping. There is only one God. That is the first thing you guys need to understand, okay? Now, the second thing is, God is not a person or being or anything else that you guys want to place on God. That is not true. God is a power, a source, And we could call it the universe. We can call it supreme being. We can call it whatever you want to call it. If you don't want to use one of the religious names, come up with your own, okay? My power, whatever you want to call it. Name is not important. God, the universe, the Allah, whatever, it's the power that is important. So do not think you need to place a face or give it a human characteristics, because that is not true. Now, the next thing I want to make sure I'm getting everything while we're going on. Another thing that people do when it comes down to religion is they give God a personality as if it's human, okay? They give God a personality, okay? And there's a little thing I'm going to touch on a little bit that I try to stay away from because like I said, this is a very sensitive topic. God is not evil or God is all love, put it that way. But God doesn't have different characteristics, okay? Some people make it look like God is this mean source that will punish you for everything you do. That is not true. And we're going to move into this and we're going to talk about this and how it relates to the law of attraction. Now, again, we're not talking about God as some mean person. We're not talking about God as being a person at all. Then there's a question, how does God know everything? God knows everything. How does God know what you're doing? Listen, God is a source, okay? And we all come from this source. So that leads us to believe God is in us. We are in God. There is no separation from any of us. We are all one. We may be having a human experience, but when you break us down all the way to the atoms, all the way to energy can never be destroyed. It only transmutes. It doesn't destroy. So what my energy is, your energy, we come into contact every single day. And when we do, our energy exchanges, okay? If you break this all down, it's nothing but energy floating all around. Trees, birds, insects, everything is just energy. And you guys got to start looking at life that way. That's why I love Tesla. Tesla was very powerful and before his time. I don't know where he got all this knowledge from, but he had it. Okay? So now, once you realize that we all connected, God is in us, we are in God, everything is one, you would then get into what we're about to talk about next, and that is universal laws. In order for God to keep things going, to keep things in track, God had to place universal laws here for us to survive. Okay? That is important. These things don't change. If people say, is this law of attraction? Is it devil worship? Let me tell you something. Law of attraction is one of many universal laws, if you guys don't know. And I'm going to give you guys a couple of the universal laws so you guys can look it up yourself. Again, on this channel here, I don't dictate to you guys. I give you guys information and ask you to try it. I ask you guys to look it up yourself and take it further. Take the information, take what you learned over your life, put it together and see where it fits for you. Now, when we're talking about God placing universal laws here for us to live, one of the universal laws is the law of gender. There is a male and a female for everything, okay? Or we wouldn't be here, okay? So there's a male and a female. They got the law of gestation. That was the law of gestation, where you have a baby, you have a child, and you go through a certain amount of months. What I do and what you do is the same. 9 months, people. And then the horses have their months and the birds have their months. Why? Because it's a universal law God put here for us to survive, to procreate, okay? You got to start thinking different, everyone. Why is it all human beings have 9 months and then we have a baby? You got to understand, it's because we're all attached, we're all connected, and we're all part of one. We all have the same organs. We may be different complexions because of melanin in our skin. We may have different hair textures, but we're all the same. You take this all off, get past the melanin. What do you have? We're all the same. Okay, so I see these things, and with the war in Ukraine, and all of these things is just totally ridiculous to me, because we are all brothers and sisters. We are all family. Okay? Now, talking about universal laws, there is not only just law of attraction, but there's so many universal laws. And if you guys have your pens out, I'll give you a few. There's the law of action. There's the law of correspondence, the law of cause and effect. Now, listen, the law of cause and effect and the law of attraction kind of mimics one another, but it's easy to say, what you give out, you get back. Law of attraction, like attracts like. Okay, so these are the things that God placed in our existence to allow us to live the way we want to live. Okay, again, you always hear that you have free will to live the way you want to live. God placed these universal laws here for us to abide by. It's almost like the 10 Commandments, everybody. Okay, but God placed universal laws here that cannot be broken. And it allows you to live the way you want to live in this lifetime. Okay? So besides the law of cause and effects, the laws of compensation, the law of attraction, the law of perpetual transmutation, that's energy, you guys. Energy passing, going wherever. Nothing dies. After we die, the energy moves on. The energy is still here. Okay? These, you guys just don't understand. Please look up these things for yourself so that you guys can start learning for yourself what is going on, why you're getting what you're getting in life. Another law, a law of relativity, a law of polarity, north-south, okay? East-west, okay? Good-bad, okay? Hot-cold. There is an opposite for everything that exists. Happy-sad. That's how we can judge and rate where we are. Happy or sad, healthy or disease, in a disease state, okay? There's always an opposite, and people don't understand these things. Then we got law of rhythm. That, again, is what we're talking about, how things are, how whatever you do, it has an effect. It goes out, and it affects not only you, but it affects everything moving out. It's just like throwing a rock in the water and watching the ripples in the water go out and where it reaches. Listen, it's so positive. I already mentioned law of gender. These are 12 universal laws that I'm telling you guys that God has placed here, not only with the law of attraction, but now when it comes back to universal laws and the law of attraction, let's go back to that. Again, God placed us here to experience life the way we want to. Again, we have forgotten where we come from. We came here on a clean slate, forgetting who we truly are. God is allowing us to live life the way we want to live. And it's based on you following the universal laws. So you can be upset. You can be jealous. You can be hateful. Whatever it is, you are holding on inside, because remember, God is everywhere. God is in everything. We are a part and God is part of us. So there is no hiding. So when you think these negative thoughts and think these negative feelings about your fellow brother, your fellow sister, you are sending it out to the universe of who you are inside. Okay? Listen, there's a meaning for everything. There's so many books on this, you guys, and it all goes back to like attract like, cause and effect. Okay? Now, what I want to say, again, we already spoke about the universal laws, how things cannot be changed. God has placed it here for us, and there's no getting around it. We already know God is not some person sitting here judging people, standing there like some kind of emperor, pointing his finger at people and judging. No, you are judging your own self with what you're saying, what you're thinking, and what you're doing. It is so powerful how these things are put into place for us. The law of gravity. You guys don't question the law of gravity. You just know, hey, look, when I walk outside, I'm going to still be on the earth. Okay? You're not looking at it as there's other universal laws out there that are in place to hold us steady, to hold us in place. And again, you create your life by what you are thinking, what you are sending out. And listen, you guys, so when you see a war, don't blame it on God. So when you see things happening that you just can't understand, don't blame it on God. Okay? We are all here, and this goes way beyond what we could even imagine. I'm here to learn a lesson. You're here to learn a lesson. How we learn that lesson, how far we get in this spiritual, in our spiritual essence, is basically up to us while we're here having a lesson, while we're here having this human experience. But believe me, we're going to continue these lessons until we learn. You now can understand why when you get in a certain relationship, it's bad, and then you get out of it. And then all of a sudden you find yourself in a relationship similar to the one that you were just in. You lose money. You keep losing money. You don't know what's going on. Yvette, help me. Help me, Yvette. I don't know what's going on. Listen, universal laws. What are you thinking? What are you believing? God placed these things here for you to experience life. And if you feel your life is not going the way you want it to go, sit back and say, what am I doing? Why is my life going this way? Why is things coming so difficult? Do I believe life is coming difficult towards me? Why am I broke? Why can't I accumulate any wealth? Why am I feeling stuck at the same job? Why am I in these bad relationships? These are the questions you should start asking yourself and say, let me sit back. What am I thinking? What is my true belief about this? What am I sending out? What God has for one, he has for me too, and more. Okay? So we're not talking about names. I don't care what you name your higher self, your higher being. I don't care. Just know there's only one God, and God placed universal laws here for us to live the life we want to live, for us to be able to live. If there was no law of gender, we wouldn't be here. Okay? He had to place two genders here for everything to co-create. Okay? If there was no law of polarity, there would be no north and south, no hot and cold, no good or bad. That's how we measure where we are. Okay? There would be no rich or poor. Okay? So you guys have to understand why these things are in place. And if you don't believe in a God, a supreme being, I don't know what to say. How are we here with two arms, two legs, eyelashes, hair, a tongue? How is it we were put together so perfectly? There has to be a higher power here. And we come from that higher power. Now, I'm going to take it a little further, you guys, because I know I don't want this to land. How would I pray to God, the universe, Allah, Krishna? How would I pray? I would pray as if God is inside of me. I would pray as if God and I are one, as God is the higher being of me. I would pray and say things like, God, I know you're inside of me. I know whatever I'm doing out here on this, having this human experience is because I have free will. At this point, I am willing to let go of anything that's inside of me that is holding us back. Why I say us? Because I know you're inside of me, and I know you are the higher part of me, and you're allowing me to have a human experience. At this point, things are not going the way I want it to go. And I declare at this time, whatever it is that I want is already mine. I have that car. I have that beautiful home. I have that loving family. I am in perfect health. I declare it at this moment, and I release whatever it is inside of me that could be holding me back. God, I place this in your hands, and I let it go. And so it is. This is the way you should be speaking in the morning when you get up. Acknowledging that the God that you serve is inside of you. Acknowledging that you are part of this God and you have power that God has placed here for you to have. Not acknowledging things don't have to be the way you see it. And if you're in a bad situation, there's a way to get out. Have faith, have courage, have motivation, and keep moving forward. That is why some people are successful and other people aren't. Those successful people have inside of them that I have a power to live the life that I want to. I declare it, I believe it, and that is it. So that's why the Bible always talking about belief. Belief will get you there. If you have the belief of a size of a mustard seed, that's all you need. You need to have the belief to get you where you need to be and know the God you serve is inside of you. No matter what you call it, it's inside of you. And it is allowing you to have the life that you desire as long as you believe it is so. So listen, you guys, I spoke to you about some heavy topics today. I spoke to you about things that you will not find in the regular church. Listen, don't listen to exact words that I am saying. I'm telling you guys, do your own research. Do your own research. And what you agree with, and what you don't, you don't. You never know. You might be the one that might take the people to the next level. I'm just spreading the word of how things are throughout life. And if you sit back and you notice, you'll say, oh my God, that's why I keep having these same relationships. That's why I'm not getting promoted. That's why I'm always getting into arguments with people. That's why I'm always attracting the wrong people. That's why no matter what I do, I am successful. That's why things come to me so easy. It's because of your belief, of you using and putting out these universal laws and using them. Cause of effect. It's very powerful, you guys. Look it up. The law of cause and effect. The law of attraction, everyone. Okay? And the law of perpetual transmutation when it comes down to energy. Why is it when you walk in a room, some of you can sense if there's bad energy, if somebody has bad energy, or if somebody has good energy? Why is it we can sense these things if you're susceptible to it? It's because energy. Energy. We passive energy. Everywhere we go, we're passive energy. That tells you guys, be careful what you say and do about other people, okay? And again, let things go. Live life. Enjoy life. And watch your life change. If you just realize that the God you serve is inside of you, the God you serve wants nothing but goodness for you, happiness for you, you will change your life. You would approach life knowing, I create my life. Every morning you will wake up and say, I create my life. And this is the way it's going to be. So today, you guys, we spoke about the truth about God and the law of attraction. Again, look up some of these things for yourself and do whatever it is to improve your life. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that bell. Join the family. Listen, this channel here, you get easy to understand information that is set up to change your life. Again, this is Yvette from My World of Metaphysics. At this point now, you guys, at 24 minutes and 01 seconds, we're going to look over some of the comments, okay? And I will put that in the description so you guys know where everything stops and where everything starts. Okay, you guys, much love to all of you. So now we're getting back to some of the comments. And again, thank you guys so much. Hello to everyone. Hello to hello. We got Phoenix, Arizona here. Good morning, sis. How you doing on this blessed Sunday? I'm doing wonderful. God bless you. Alicia from New York. Hey, hit the button, y'all. Thank you, Ella, for supporting, telling everybody to do the like and subscribe. Blessings to everybody that reaches. Blessings to all of you. Good morning. Listen, I love Canada. Canada's in the house. Okay. Metaphysics is my passion. I can't get enough. Hey, listen, blessings to you. Hearts to all of you guys. I am ready. Again, you guys, as an extra tip, somebody just reminded me in the morning, if there's something that you want, you wake up and you say, God, I'm releasing whatever it is that's holding me back. I am ready. God is the supreme intelligence. That's a great name. Another name that I left out. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Energy, exactly. Above, so below, as within, so without. Exactly. You've been doing your homework. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Remember, up to everyone. Okay. Very true. Every seed have a certain germination period. Once they are given, exactly. True. Duality, yes. Some people have already done their homework. Okay, exactly. Somebody wrote here, it is also a spectrum. Nothing is absolute. Okay. Listen, do your homework, everybody, and get out there and look. Blessings to everyone. Hello. Good morning, beautiful souls. Metaphysics is about manifestation. Listen, blessings to you. True. This is interesting. Got a lot of people. There are over 150 people in the chat under 100. Yeah, listen, and under 100 likes. Get the likes up. Listen, Faith Walker, thank you for sending that shout out. Loving job with the thumb fans. You haven't yet gone right. Go right ahead. Listen, blessings to you. So many people. Thank you for the examples and the prayers. Listen, you guys, I love prayer. And the prayer is what is going to take you in your life to that next level. Again, if you speak from your soul, you speak from your heart, it just comes out. And you allow God to take care of it and let it go. If you keep holding on to something, oh, I'm going to say a prayer, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do the bay leaves, I'm going to do everything else. Forget all of that. Prayer is number one. What you believe about yourself is number one. Mirror work is a perfect way of releasing whatever is inside of you, talking to that God that's inside of you. These are the things that I'm telling you guys that work. Listen, I watched my life change. I watched things happen bad, things happen good. And when it happened bad, I say to myself, what did I do? What did I do? And I can always pinpoint what I did wrong. Okay, thank you for the example where when someone grew up, healing always sounds so stiff and orchestrated. Now, listen, all the churches, I never put down the churches, you guys. The churches are there for you to commune with your higher self, your higher being, okay? And this listening to the music and having support is excellent, okay? So you guys go out there, you go to church, you don't judge. You sit there, you learn about the Bible, you learn about your religious text. You do whatever, because with the knowledge will set you free. Okay? What don't sound right won't sound right. What sounds right will resonate. Okay? Okay, prayers to everybody, hearts to everybody. So many hearts. Morgantown, WV, what is that? West Virginia? I'm not too sure. Anyway, hello. Miami's in the house. Love you guys. Always ready. Thank you. Hello, Oklahoma City, South Carolina, my family's hometown. Again, blessing you for Virginia. Good advice. Wake up, demanding your day. Exactly. High for the new moon. April 1st. I want to manifest. Listen. Do whatever you want to do. The new moon. I love the new moon. The new moon helps you grow into something. The full moon is where you are, and after the full moon, you're going back down. So that's a time to get to let go of everything. Okay. So listen. Do your research, and you guys will be great. Hi, I'm late. Just join. Hey, look, you're never late. Blessings to everybody. R88. I'm not too sure what that means, but 88. I love it. It's a money number, abundance number. 1111. I love your name. Hello. Thank you, Yvette. Love you from Texas. Love you too. Oh, we got Uganda here. Blessings to you. Atlanta, Texas. Do SK. I'm not too sure what that is. New blessings. And again, you guys, I don't want to keep you guys. Enjoy your day. Find something today to make you happy. I'm going to my mom's house. We're going to eat dinner together. I'm going to go to my brother's house and look at his new furniture that he just got. And I'm going to enjoy my day. Okay, you guys? Belize, we got people here from Belize, and UK is here. I love you guys. Thank you for your advice. And I'm going to sign out right now because I don't want this to go any longer. And namaste, you guys. Namaste.